On the front of the Saturday Standard, poll shows where Uhuru and Raila will either fly or fall. And this is with regard to the swing counties. I believe it's just a new term Kenya adopted after the US elections. But beyond their strongholds, according to analysts, Jubilee and NASA will have to step up their campaigns in about 14 regions, which could determine who will become president. And that is a report that continues on page 10 of the paper. And according to this report, there's about 3.7 million votes that are up for grabs, and the parties will have to consolidate the support there, even as they ensure that their strongholds are still intact. Let's begin with you, Kavemba, being a political analyst, in terms of the stakes being seen here and whether this could turn out to be one of the most expensive campaigns probably in Kenyan history.
Yeah, this is the first post-devolution election. So even besides the presidency, there is a lot at stake because we also have the 47 county governments. But back to the presidency, I think it is true that both Jubilee and NASA have got areas where they are clearly the leaders, they are strongholds, and there are areas where if we look at the 2013 results, then those are areas that could go either way. I think these are the areas that we are calling the swing votes.
Right.
So it will really depend on what effort and what strategy they put in place to ensure that they endear themselves to the swing votes so that they come up with a majority.
Right.
So it is very clear that the country is actually divided into two.
Right, and what's at stake? I mean, just before I come to you, just listening to Ndegwa's thoughts. I mean, these 3.7 million votes could determine who becomes president.
Yes.
But what's at stake for these two parties in terms of capturing the attention of this bit of the electorate?
Well, I think what is at stake is, and what will determine the outcome of these so-called swing votes counties, is how close they have been to government and how far they have been to government. Remember, the NASA team has come up with the whole concept and ideology of exclusion. And if you look at the distribution of these votes in these so-called swing counties, they seem to be coming from the so-called marginalized counties.
Right. We have the likes of